Alright guys, Elijah back here with Baseball Express, and today we're going to be swinging the 2023 Voodoo One Gold. So it's kind of just a repaint of the red one that was out last year with a little bit of fixes on the durability aspect, most importantly the knob. Yeah guys, this is a one-piece alloy with their X14. I think that's the same alloy they use in all their bats, especially in 2023. So we're going to be swinging this one today in LA, here in San Antonio, Texas at our retail store. So let's see how it performs. I was off the wall, bro. God. 356, bro. I was off the green monster.
How far?
356. Off like the top of the monster.
Trying to get rid of the shit
Let's see. Ooh, 91. Down the line. Dude, this thing is...
That thing's pretty hot.
Holy crap.
It sounds different, bro.
It sounds pretty. Dude, holy crap.
What was it?
Dude, I'm just destroying the wall out there. God.
Like that one, you were out in front too.
Dude, this is...
Just kind of throw your hands at it.
This is something else. Bro, dude, that was 95 and it hit the top of the wall. If I had a little bit more launch angle on
That
that...
was just a straight linear too.
Dude, oh my god. That was 96. Holy crap.
You said you-
Get out of here. Oh! Huh? That was 93. Dude, this bat is stupid. Last one. Alright, time to give my final thoughts on the 2023 Voodoo One Gold. Yeah guys, I was really skeptical before we actually went into filming this video, mostly because I had seen so much good reviews, bad reviews, nothing in the middle. It was like one, you either love it, two, you either hate it. And I was super skeptical because I was like, it's been touted as the best bat there's in a long time. It was touted as this is the most insane bat, it was the worst bat. I mean, I've heard literally the whole spectrum. So I was kind of like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. And I haven't swung a DeMarini bat in a long time, and the Voodoo One, actually the red one, the Voodoo One, had so much hype with it that I was like, I'm kind of, is this thing gonna live up to it, or is it gonna be, you know, what everyone else is saying? So I was a little weirded out. I was kind of like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I do know when I put it in my hands, it is probably, next to the Cat X, one of the most balanced bats I've ever swung. And it's like, what makes it more insane is that it's like super balanced, like meaning it would be for any kind of hitter, but it swings like a power bat, like an unloaded. It's the power off the thing is insane. It just, the ball flies off the bat. You know, I was hitting balls. I think this is probably, when you watch this video, if you've watched all the other ones, this is the hardest I've ever hit with a bat, and I think in the history of ever. I've just never hit anything. I mean, I was hitting probably with like the band bats, we were in the hundreds, but I mean, with this one in the goods, I was like literally mid to high 90s the entire round, which is insane. But I was concerned with the amount of hype with the bat, but this thing literally lives up to every ounce of that hype. This thing is probably, you know, the Bat Bros and all those guys have the Cat X right now as the top bat, or the Atlas was up there along with the Cat X and this bat, the DeMarini Voodoo One Gold. But yeah, I would say, and if you were to ask me my top three bats right now, it would be the Voodoo One Gold at the #1 spot. It blew every other bat away besides maybe the goods, but it's not even the same kind of bat. The goods is a two-piece hybrid. The Voodoo One Gold is a one-piece bat. I think the closest comparison you can put next to it that has the same amount of pop with a little bit of a different feel would be the Cat X one-piece. But the Voodoo One Gold is still, I mean, it's hard to compare anything to that bat. It's nuts. It's insane. I mean, like I said, I was just destroying baseballs with that bat. I mean, it feels amazing that when you piece it, it feels great. When you cap it, there's a lot of forgiveness. You're able to really push balls out. You can muscle ball. It is It was great. I mean, it's hard for me to find a bad thing to say about it besides the fact of the durability issues is one of the few things. And obviously we can't really speak to that because we don't have the bat here. We're not going to use it for prolonged times like if you were a player. Obviously you guys playing and swinging and hitting with it every day, those wear and tear issues might become an issue for you. But from my aspect, from my point of view, it is probably by far one of the hottest bats you can buy. Definitely top 3, top 2 for sure. I mean, I like I said, I think it's the best bat in the game right now. It's hard to put something above it besides maybe the goods, and even then I would keep them separate because they're really 2 different kind of bats. So, final verdict: the thing's hot. Downside of it, it's hard to find anywhere. I end these videos with like, you can pick up this bat at Baseball Express. This one you can't at the moment because we simply don't have any. We do have a shipment coming in. Unfortunately, we won't have 32s and 33s for a little bit longer. Those are going to be a little bit harder to stock. I don't even think DeMarini has any at the moment. No, I don't think they have any either. None in stock there. We'll be getting pretty much every other size. And another great thing, we're going to have all the DeMarini bats, all the 2023 DeMarini bats, and all the 2023 Louisville bats. So one more time, shout out to Derek Hagee over there at DeMarini, who hooked us up with these demos that we allowed us to get these videos in. Super pumped to do that. Dude's awesome. He actually came down for the demo day, which is why I don't have it here. It's another thing. Normally I do the video and I'm talking about the design, the structure of the bat. I don't have it here. We actually already sent it back to Derek in Houston. But still shout out to him for letting us get that content. So basically what happens, so everybody knows why we don't have the bats, he came to our demo day here in San Antonio, Texas, and when he came, he actually let us keep the bats to film the content, but on the promise that we would get them back to him. Every ounce of my body wanted to keep that thing and frame it because, my gosh, the Voodoo One Gold is insane. So we're going to have a slew of reviews coming out for you guys. We have every 2023 DeMarini bat reviewed, as well as every 2023 Louisville Slugger bat to review. We've already reviewed them, so we're just going to start loading you up with content and bats coming out the next couple weeks. So yeah, guys, be sure to check out all those videos. We have reviewed pretty much every other big release bat, whether it comes to Warstick, Easton, any of Marucci, all those bats we have reviewed. So if you haven't checked us out, check out our channel, watch all those reviews. We've got some good stuff on there. If you haven't checked out our podcast, check out the podcast. As you can see, we actually just filmed one with my brother on last Friday, and today we actually had Chase Andrews of Stronghold Catching talk about catching and how he kind of became his thing. So that's super awesome. We've had a lot of great guests, a lot of awesome content, a lot more to be coming. So if you haven't liked us, if you don't follow us on social media, be sure to follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and like this video because that keeps us going and keeps a lot more stuff coming through. And we're super pumped. We've got a lot more content. I know I stated a while back that we'd be doing a lot more battles and comparisons, and I think we're going to hit that point where we've got the Easton bats we need to review, which are all 3 of the 2023s, which is the Encore Hybrid, the Hype, and the Alpha ALX, which is 3 different kind of bats, but we're actually going to do those probably within the next couple weeks. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to do those, and we do have the DeMarini CF that we still need to review. I have that one still in the wrapper. I need to get that one going. So like I said, guys, plenty of content, plenty of stuff coming. So we're super pumped. Like I said, DeMarini Voodoo One Gold, no slouch, no joke. It lives up to every ounce of the hype you've seen. Unfortunately, can't speak to the durability issues that everyone's been talking about, but if you're having durability issues, I'd love to hear just to hear what's going on, because obviously we don't swing them every day. We swing them every so often and get that, but you guys swinging them every day probably see a lot more insight to the performance and the durability of the bat throughout a long season. So be sure to mention us in the comments below, and we'll be sure to get back to you and kind of see what we've heard, see what we're seeing. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll be sure to see you in the next one.